Hey guys, I wanted to make you a quick video today about a topic I was talking about with one of my online clients the other day. And it's basically, does fat make you fat? So does eating fat automatically make you put on fat? Because it's the same thing. The short, simple, quick answer is no. So if you want, you can turn the video off right now and you have all the information you need. But it's nice to understand the science and everything behind it, so you can make informed decisions as you go on. So basically, eating fat doesn't automatically make you fat, because what makes you put on body fat is excess amounts of energy. So we get energy from our food. We usually measure that in calories. If you don't use those calories for something, then they just stay with you. They stay in your body. What happens is your body will turn them into a type of triglyceride and put it into your fat cells. And your fat cells expand, and that's where the fat goes. And it sits there waiting for you to use it. Now, body fat is necessary to help absorb certain minerals and vitamins. It helps regulate hormones. It can also help kind of store toxins and heavy metals in your body. So it's an insulator, it's a lubricant sometimes as well. So it helps, it's necessary in the body basically. But obviously you can have too much, and this is the problem. So specifically what we were talking about the other day was avocados. Is it okay to eat avocados because they have a lot of fat? And yes, I mean it's a healthy type of fat. It's a monounsaturated fat, which means it just means that it's going to be good for you. You have monounsaturated, polyunsaturated, you have saturated, and you have trans fats. Trans fat is really the only one you want to avoid, specifically artificial trans fat. Trans fat and saturated fat are almost the same thing. They're made by animals, and we get them by eating animal products, meat, dairy, so on. So you want to keep a fairly lower amount of them, and then get a little bit more from the polyunsaturated and monounsaturated fats, and they are coming from vegetables and plants, things like that. So like coconut oil, nuts, olive oil, things like that are good for you. Avocados, the fat in them is good for you. The only fat to avoid is the artificial trans fat, because the way they make that is they take either vegetable oil or they take natural trans fat. They heat it super high, and then they add hydrogen to it. What this does is it stops it going bad, so it has a better shelf life. So when they're making things like biscuits, cookies, potato chips, fried food, like whenever you like donuts are fried or deep fried food, French fries or chips, they're deep fried. Anything that's deep fried like that, they use the artificial trans fat because it lasts longer. They can use it over and over again, or it lasts on the shelf longer or whatever. It's hard for the body to actually assimilate, and it won't use it the way it uses all the other good fats. So what it does is it kind of makes you lethargic. It slows your body down. It's bad for your digestive system. So that could actually impact like your workouts, your sleep, your day-to-day activity. And then that could indirectly make you put on weight if you have the tendency to overeat or to not work out that much. So that could affect your behavior. So it's not that it's directly going to make you fat, because it has the same amount of calories as any other fat, and your body doesn't just absorb fat and make it fat. It tries to use it as energy first. So it's not that it's going to change your body composition directly. It's that it's going to make you feel like shit, basically. So just to wrap this up, there was an experiment or a study done by a professor in America a few years ago, and he just wanted to see what would happen if he ate nothing but Twinkies and I think crisps and drank Coke. And he did that for like a month, but he just ate very little of it. He just ate a little amount, and he went for a run every day, and he lost weight because his body just didn't have enough energy, so it needed to pull the energy from the fat. So I'm not encouraging you to eat like shit. I'm just saying that just eating fat doesn't make you fat. Now he didn't feel very good at the end of that month, and I can't imagine how his fart smelled or anything. But it was just to prove a point that eating fat doesn't directly make you fat. It's about the total energy. So what you can take away from this is eat natural foods as much as possible. It doesn't really matter which way you go, as long as you're eating fruit, vegetables, and good cuts of meat. So deli meat and stuff they usually add the bad trans fat to that as well. So try to get like good cuts of meat if you eat meat. fruit and veg. You really can't go wrong if that's what you're doing and you're not overeating. So that's really what it comes down to. Eating sensibly, trying to stay active as much as possible, getting your workouts in every day, and not stressing about it too much. You know, if you know what it is, eat it. If it doesn't come in a box or anything like that, it's going to be okay. All right, so avocados are good to wrap it all up. Okay, see you guys, hope that helps. And if you like the videos more than like the articles and stuff, let me know. If you don't like the sound of my voice, let me know and I'll write some more articles. Whatever you want, I'll try to make it happen. Okay, peace out.